Do you ever wondered what a real plane will look like on this game? I think you may check some video on the internet to see all the planes, but at least you can watch my video to look what a F-16 will look like on Kerbal Space Program. So this is a beginner version. I'm not a beginner, but it looks like normal plane. Some people will make a much more complex and much bigger ship, and it will be more realistic, but I don't, because I want to make that as Kerbal style as possible. So I just add some parts to make it look like a normal plane, but all of that is working. Like, I will not put some plates to make the wing, I will use real wings. Some people just use like for air intakes to make the structural things, but I don't. I just use structural and fuel tanks parts to make structural and fuel parts, of course. So the wing or as well made out of wings and other. So this plane is one of my favorite in game and in real life. It's one of the best designs that I made, and it has the same functionalities that the real F-16. So it may not be as functional and as good as the real one, but just look at the takeoff. I'm using some mods to record. I've just tried to learn how to use my recording tool, because sometimes you may have seen one of my modes is to make some things like that, but I never used that because I'm not able to use it. But in this video we will learn, and by learning I mean we will have some really nice views at the end, but I will have to control it from other viewpoints because here it's not very nice. So here is the normal view, and as you can see I pressed F2 to don't have all the text on other. It's much more difficult to just take off another like this, but look at the view, it's incredible. So landing gear retracted, we are on our way to I don't know where, so turn back, look at this, it's amazing. We can just even make a flip and go back. So this plane is very maneuverable, it's very nice, well designed, and it has some directional engine. I think the real F-12 doesn't have this functionality, but it's a little Easter egg to the Sukhoi 27 that we will make on the next video. So look at the plane going, and he's making a half turn and a perfect looping, and he can keep flying very well. So we are in afterburn. In real life we will not use afterburn except for maneuvers and other complicated things that we are doing here, because it uses a lot and a lot of fuel, but we have a lot and a lot of fuel, so we can just burn it because we are just making some loopings and other, so it's taking fun with a plane. And hoop, a looping. So I will just address a quick word to one of my subscribers. I don't know if he's here, but I hope, because I think he's watching almost all of my videos, if it's not all, so thank you very much. I think you will recognize when I will speak about you, because you're the only one that I know from my subscribers and that I know you will watch that. So thank you very much. I can make one video about one of your subjects if you want, just tell me in the comments. And for another subscriber that asked me for one game, yes, I will play Hades. I told you I will. I know that this one may not watch this video, I'm almost sure he won't be there, but you can tell in the comments you have not forgotten Hades if you want to make him tilt about that. So we have some cameras movements here, and a part of Hades. I think it's a fun game to try, so I will try, but apparently it's a difficult game. So we will not land at 300 meters per second because we were supersonic. We will just use air brakes to brake, of course. We are down to 100 meters per second, flyby camera, very nice view. And as you can see, we have a lot of fuel remaining just for that mission. and in Afterburner, so it's very nice. We can try to land. It's not trying because we will get this right. Look at the landing gear, not retracting, it's going out. We can see the planes coming in. So there I've not pressed F2 because I need all the informations that I can have. But look at this almost perfect land with the outside view camera. So yes, we are on the side, but there's a way to make that nice. So we have to retract the landing gears and to make them back again. So there we go, we can take off and make some flying missions to back home. So that was close. We can see the landing gear retracting from the outside camera. I think this mode is one of the incrediblest things that I've ever seen in this game. I think this word might not be a real English word, but I invented it, so let me use my own words. I'm not English, so I can just invent words when I don't find the ones that are meant to describe what I'm feeling. So that's a little flyby. F-16 was never used by Top Gun. I think they used F-14s and F-18s, but they made this one. It's really nice. We can make a whole film about this plane. It's incredible. The camera has some problems. It's not a problem. It was meant to be some problems by this mode. I don't know why. I don't know when, but there is some problems. And of course, the sea is beautiful, but I thought before that the sea was repeating a little bit too much with all the patterns. We can clearly see that this is the same pattern, and in real life I took a plane to just fly over a sea, an island, another, and I saw that the sea in real life has some patterns, like the sea in game. So I was like, I'm triggered. Is the real life sea problematic, or is the in-game sea realistic but not in the good way? So tell me in the comments if the sea around your house has a pattern or it's not just a pattern. And by this I mean that all the waves from a long distance looks like the same little rectangle but over and over. So we will land again. We are in supersonic flight. We can brake a little bit. I think this is more interesting than a moon thing because the plane is much more beautiful and the orbits, maneuvers and cameras are lots more interesting. But I will be able to make a moon mission with all of that mods, so let me know in the comments if some of you are there listening to me and want to leave a comment. It will be very nice. Just what do you want for the next Kerbal Space Program video? And by the next I mean in 3 weeks, because I've already made Sukhoi for the next video and some interesting stuff for the next one. So we come to land, perfect side landing, perfect but out of range, so I don't know if this is perfect. I mean, no problem, nothing broke, but it's not on the piste, so let's correct it and make this back on the road again. So it's not that nice with side view and front view, but it's better than nothing. And if you wonder what's in front of the plane, it's some couplers. I don't have the name of this one. Let me find out. I don't remember, but this is meant to attach the plane to a cargo tank and that will refuel the plane. So I've made some situation cases. So you have a little rover that made by URSS or some America's enemy, and this one is just traveling around. They don't have any problems, but they have some secret weapons inside. So we need to stop them and to prevent them from doing any damage to the scene. So we have the F-16 modified for fight that is taken off. So what do I mean by modified for fight? You've seen four things behind it. This is rocket launchers to just destroy and obliterate things inside behind them. So we can launch them. We have some dogfight camera. I think I will use them when I will know how to use them, but actually I don't know. This is nice for camera for dogfight. So we are going to shoot at their face. So it's not very friendly, but they have some weapons. So let's go. Exploding. We missed. So some maneuvers. We are completely not flying. We can just shoot a lot of them and we can fly back. So I'm just stalling every 2 meters, but it's to make more maneuvers. So look at this, it's incredible. We can see the plane flying, we can see him shooting things and doing incredible maneuvers. I do really enjoy this plane, it's very nice. Let's shoot a lot of missiles. Let's shoot over the camera. As you can see, it's very nice, but we may have some best weapons on this game, I don't know. And maybe one day I will try the multiplayer Kerbal Space Program game. Oh, we missed the landing. Oh, at least the pilot survived. It's one of the quality of our plane. So if you're here, I don't know if it was from the beginning or just right now, thank you, because anyway you watched my video and you clicked on that, so thank you very much. See you for the next video, I hope, and if not, or if, it's the end.